no, you have no business with the graduate school. The only business from the beginning to the end is with the department. And the reason why you must connect with departments is graduate school does not really decide funding. The only funding that grad schools usually have. Hey, stop it. Stop it. Thing is making noise. Okay, I need to mute my live. How do I do this so that this live thing will not be making good? Let's go on. I just hope that when we're done, it will still be working. So like I was trying to say, we don't have any business with the graduate school. Do you know when the graduate school do you know when the undergraduate departments, no, what am I saying? The time when the admission office that you are calling graduate school, the admission office has undergraduate section, graduate section, whatever section. They become relevant when you have been given admission and funding, and then they need to process your I-20 and the rest. Okay? So as a matter of fact, as you're kicking off, you have no business with them. Don't write to them. They are looking for money. Hello? That is what most agents do. They work with admission offices of schools. Okay. It's not like the schools that are giving you funding, they don't need money. They need money. They want money. So it's not all of us that are on scholarship. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, because some people are actually on those programs and they are paying a lot of money. But because they want diversity, but because departments, most and if not all, always have funding, they have to be discreet. They have to use their discretion to allot those funding that are available. And so usually it is on a first come, first served basis, no doubt. But if you increase your options and you're applying to several schools, you would get 10 or 5 at least offers. If you apply all those strategies, there's no magic. It's before I used to think that some people used to use jazz to get scholarship. But in reality, there's no mystery behind. Fine, there's the grace of God, but I'm just saying that it's not an impossibility as we would think. Abish, I'm done. Madam Abigail, you're not saying anything. The same approach that works with graduates for graduate students is the same thing we all as undergraduates must work with. So while you're looking at me, I know some people will be, I wish somebody can do everything for me. Or I don't want to go through the stress. If somebody does everything for you, the person will not go to the visa embassy for you now, or will not collect visa for you. You have to go and collect visa by yourself with your name. And these people are trained to see through your lies or possible lies or deceit. They know if you were not working on it by yourself or somebody just helped you. Now, there's a difference between working with coaches who would just want to spoon feed you and people who get you to learn the process, because there might be somebody in the future who wants to reach out to you and say, I need this person's support. I need this person to show me. But if you don't learn it, how can you be a source of, how can you touch the life of that next person? Imagine that in the next 5 years, our brand will grow to a point where I will not be available to coach anybody by the grace of God. There'll be a greater calling that will take my time. So imagine that we now have people who are able to get these things done. Is it not beautiful? So if tomorrow you collect scholarship now, I can say, okay, we have Mr. Rinzi in our academy. If you need support, just pay him $500 and you're good. Because at that point, $500 will be plenty money. We will all get to a point where $1,000 will be nothing, because they're paying me 1,000 something, and I'm like, how much is this money, God? If not because of my courses that I've not set up online, I can actually make up to this amount in a month. So yes, it's an opportunity that we all need, but it's just for us to be positioned in a better space to be able to get the next phase of our lives going. Because if we're always worrying about lights, data, the big dreams, we can't dream them. But this is just for us to move to the next phase so that the bigger dreams that we have, we can all achieve them. Sometimes it might take you going for the courses that you necessarily do not consider like as your number one dream course. For me, my dream course is not even communication, it's law. Have I gotten to my destination? Lie. I'm still going to do that law, yeah. So I'm just saying that sometimes think about your transcript. I've gone through Mr. Nrize's transcript. I see him. Sociology is an option. Economics is a good one. Psychology is good. Applied economics too. But you need to now look at your life and say, okay, all these courses that I've mentioned, which one should I take? Somebody said he's not talking because he missed a lot. No, you really did not miss, but thank God. You know what? We've streamed this. I think I streamed it on my personal page. You can watch this one on my page. Subsequently, we'll be streaming on our YouTube channel. So if you miss it, you can go and watch the replay. It will only make sense to you people because you were at the session live. But somebody else that did not pay for that did not order for something and they now drop the goods at the person's door. The person will be looking, where did this one come from? So what am I saying? To make sense to you once you watch it from next week, don't worry, I will stream on the YouTube channel. And then this is the link to the channel. Somebody asked. Please, I beg everybody, do what you need to do. Sorry, it is Zoom link. It is not YouTube channel. Let me check. Beg you, do what you have to do. I'm signing out in the next few minutes, but before I sign out, I just want to drop this link right now. Please give me just a few minutes. Because if I drop it in the group, some of you, once you log out, you'll not do anything on the group. I know. Like once we're done with the Zoom meeting, some people will not do anything until Sunday. Please, is that how irrelevant our dreams are? No. Our dreams are too important for us to just go check on them when we think it's necessary. So remember that these things that I share with you, they will not work until you act. Somebody was asking me, is scholarship guaranteed? I say yes, and I will say no if you do nothing. So please, I hope this answers our question. Okay, so this is, I don't know if this is my channel, Sefo. Whole thing is getting confusing. So if I can't drop this here, I will drop it.
What's the name of the channel? I can search.
Just search your Bisola Mariam Obinyan. It's nothing difficult, Sef.
All right.
Yeah, just Bisola Mariam Obinyan, like compound name like that. If I just go to Google, that's what I'm doing now. Just straightforward. Somebody else was going to ask a question. Yeah, that's it. On YouTube, you see, like, that's like the second thing you'll find on YouTube, on Facebook, on Google. Once you type Bisola Mariam Obinyan, you find that's the second thing on Facebook. Great. So let me look at the chat. Someone was gonna ask a question before we left. Okay, somebody said my email. Let me type my email, bisolaobinyan@gmail. So you send it and I will review and recommend courses. I just recommended courses to somebody. Some of you that did not send transcripts. Who is sending? Oh, did you send it to my email, sir? Please speak out. Hello?
Yes, I did.
I did not notice. Please let me check that now. Please.
Yeah, I sent your email.
Let me check it right now. I'm on it, please. I'm checking right now. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Okay. Sustainability in what area? Development in what area? These are broad aspects. So entrepreneurship, development, sustainability, education, they are all broad aspects. But I think, let me look at the transcripts. You know, sir, you know that I'm talking to you, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now you have a template for a recommendation letter, right? Good. This is a template that can be reworked, and in the book you find a template also that you can suggest to people who
Okay.
are going to be working with you. I see a very good track record here in your transcript, and you just need to impute these courses so that it makes sense to them. In reality, even though we're attaching all our documents to them, they won't read it. Most of them don't have time to start opening your file one by one. But do you know what makes sense to them? If you're
Okay.
able to evaluate it and write the cumulative average and impute in your letter. See, if you write your letter and you begin this journey, at a point you won't need me again. I can't always be available. Yes, but if you do what you're supposed to do right now, at a point you will see that I just need to double up. I really do not need Bisola again, but you will still need me. That one is the you will need me in your life. I'm just saying that it will get to a point that you won't need me to like always explain things to you. You will need me maybe when you want to now go for your visa interview. I'll be here waiting for you. You need
Yes,
me when you
so
arrive, and the whole gas boss is hitting you back, and
I
I'll be
like the
like,
bathroom.
that. And I'm like, oh yeah, I have been there. Don't worry. Like that time when you are mentioning, do you know how much they say they'll pay me? 1.5. I'll be calm down, calm down. It will get to that point. But this point that we are now, I'm doing my best. So if you don't do anything, that would be so sad though, wallahi. I'll be so unhappy. And what do you need to do? I've given you ideas, assignments. Go and draft your letters of introduction and bring them next week. And those of you who don't have transcripts, come back next week and give me feedback and say, okay, this is what I've done and this is the updates. Okay? Another person said, my transcript is not available. What steps are you making, Madam Abigail, to get your transcript? Have you been speaking with anybody? Hello? SOP is fine, but right now we need SOP comes at the point where we are now sending official application. But right now, the unofficial process is the most important one, which is connecting with schools, getting them to read from you, responding and giving positive feedbacks so that when you begin to apply, the rest becomes a walkover. Because you know that applying is something you can do in 30 minutes. And once you're done applying, the department reviews ASAP, like the speed of light. So, but the main decision is what they have taken before you submit official application. I know this. I know this, and I'm so sure about what I'm saying. So, most importantly, let's work on getting these letters out. Let's shoot those emails, okay? I'll be expecting if you're on my channel, make sure you subscribe. Don't just give back us a cheerful start. Don't be the taker alone. No. Make sure you drop a comment, make sure you like a video, share it, but most importantly, subscribe and put that your notification bell, put it on, like so that anytime something important comes up there. I did a video on the things that people tell us about studying abroad and the reality. I did like a 1 hour video on it. And a student who is coming to my school started watching the video and was like, girl, I didn't know this is going to happen. I said, me too. When I got here, nobody told me. I was crying, but we're not in that phase. You guys are not in that phase. So might not need that particular video, but if it is about the videos that I've done on how you can put your document together, you find very amazing content on that page. So if you're sending your transcript, send it. Send your letters of introduction too, so that we can open and review together as a group. If you lose this opportunity, I am never going to do this for free, ever, ever. And the Spirit of God bears me witness.
Hi.
Never do this for free again. But if you can get all you can, catch all you can, you will be amazed. You'll be so glad you did. Because at the end of this month, my books will be out, everything will be on my website, and I'll be doing like this. I'll just be cross-legging and saying, oh yeah, show me the money, that will be my anthem. All right. Thank you everyone for your time and attention. I really appreciate it. Like I said,
Thank you very
please
much.
make sure LOI to my email. Okay, thank you. And if, of course, you need like a template to work with, I'm going to be shooting everybody a quick email. Just say, Okay, let's do it this way. Let me create a SendFox link for the membership, for those on the membership program. No, there's no need to create any SendFox anything. I have decided that my SendFox account will be for those who are following me on the mailing list. Let's make this list, let's simplify this, okay? There's a classroom that I created. If you send me an email with your transcript, I will add you to that Google Classroom. How about that? So that I know that you're a serious student. If you send me an email with your letter of introduction, I will add you to the Google Classroom. Shikena. But if you don't send me an email, don't even join my mailing list. Be in the crowd. So the crowd is on the mailing list. The serious people will be on the Google Classroom. Let's do it that way, okay? Have a wonderful evening, everyone, and bye.
You too. Thank you.